Right, it's time to continue on with the Valheim in reverse challenge. Let's go. Only 2 withered bones away now. So we are in the closing days of the challenge for sure. I see quite a lot of iron heads. We're gonna go here, I think. Even here first. Hopefully this close by swamp is really good, because this bone mass swamp here was sort of ruined by having this plains in the middle. Probably going to have to kill ourselves to get us. Wow. No, we don't have to kill ourselves. I'm just thinking, like, we can put a portal down as a backup, but when we die, we won't go back to spawn because we changed our spawn. So we can delete that bed, kill ourselves again, then we'd be back to spawn. But the portal's only a backup, right? What we want to do is use the portal as a backup to get another spawn down. So we just right away do this, and then what we want to do is actually get spawn down. I'm dead now, I think. There's nothing I can do. We do the first option, I guess. We got sandwiched. Best thing we can do right now is get this done as fast as possible. Oh, there we go. We died anyways. Now we go back to spawn. Hopefully we've done this fast enough that they've not destroyed my portal yet. Because that's the problem with dying like we just did. I didn't anticipate dying like that, but we got a blob sneak up behind us. I at least count to 10 before doing this, because there is sometimes a delay. Okay. 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 We're Gucci now. That was easy. Oh, we did see a couple of spawners at least, didn't we? This one there. Perfect. Does it have a chest? Oh. No. Thought I saw two. Thanks a lot for the follow on Twitch. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing good. So we're just looking for withered bones without going into crypts. Because we're beating the bosses in reverse order. So we don't have access to crypts right now, and we're not using the glitch to, or any of the multiple glitches to clip into a crypt, because that's cheating. Okay, is there a chest? No, I can't believe amount of times we're not getting chests lately. It's crazy. I definitely saw two when we were sailing in, so it must have been in the other direction. So we've got at least one more spawner circle to check in this swamp, which is good. Alright, let's check that structure over there for a chest. Okay, got a spawner circle there to check as well. Want to see... Oh, there's no chest up there. This isn't even the one I saw, so there's at least one more after this too. Is there a chest? Two... No. Oh, there's two right next to each other then, but... Oh, it kind of is actually. Could this be one of the ones that I saw? Oh, there is a chest on this one. Is there a bone? No. What? Another one? What? Oh my god. There's so many. Is there a chest? Oh. Really crazy unlucky the amount we're getting without chests, but... Okay. It is what it is. I don't see a chest yet. There actually isn't one. Oh, dude. I'm kind of lost now. Let's go this way, I guess. I was following one edge, but it looks like I got to the end of it without realizing them, maybe. Because that other edge was fully explored, unless I was exploring this one and I somehow got turned around, but I don't think it was. I see so many without a chest in this biome. It's pretty nuts. We know we could see a swamp over here as well, so. Really good that we already have a lead on another swamp. Means we're not going to be wasting too much time. That's a spawner circle right there. Oh, there is a swamp chest. No bone though. Looked like there wasn't. That's actually crazy that the haziness of the sort of poison cloud thing there actually made it so I couldn't really tell it was a chest. Alright, we've got another one. Is there a chest? Yes, there is. Is there withered bone? No. Is that another one as well? That we... Yeah, it actually is. Doesn't look like there's a chest. Oh, there is a chest. There is a chest. Nice. Is there withered bone? No. Man, it really sucks that this might be the most spawner circles that we've actually had in a single biome. But they've like mostly not had a chest. Okay, so maybe just run through the middle. Quickly check we've not missed anything. Did we actually check this one? I think this is the one I didn't check. And of course, there's no chest anyway, so... So I'm just going to like the middle of the biggest bit because you can see really far when you go around the edges. So a lot of the time you don't really need to check the middle like this, but if it's quite big and you're trying to be thorough, it's definitely worth a quick run through. Okay, let's just go back. These gaps don't need filling in. You can see further than that. It's just because you can see a lot further than the map fills in as you walk along. So you've probably seen all that before if there's small gaps. Watch out for that ooze, so we're dead at this HP. Oh. Alright, now we want to head to that east swamp as well now here. This was an amazing swamp. We just got really lucky the amount of spawner circles that didn't have chests in. I was thinking about going all the way around, but actually we have no idea how far that is. Because there is a black forest right there. It isn't a swamp island. So we should cut through here. Hey, what's up, Bev? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, it's still pretty hot in the stream room. Actually, it's a much warmer night. It's been a cooler day and a warmer night, so. But I hope you're having a nice day anyway. Okay, this one looks decent. Definitely do with more food. Okay. Oh, God. Right, make a hammer. Alright. Now we're Gucci. It's always makes me nervous when my hammer breaks in a situation like that, but it's like, oh yeah, it's actually easy. Easy to solve. What's up, Melopass? Yeah, we are allowed to dig them up, yeah. We already have stashed a load of iron. So we've basically got enough iron that will allow us to make black metal. We've stashed them away. So that will be my first mission once we've got 10 bones. The only reason I haven't done it already is just because finding 10 bones is the biggest hurdle. Nothing is stopping me on black metal now. We needed the iron. But it could literally take like weeks to find the bones, so it's not worth doing until we've definitely got the bones taken care of. There's always a chance it becomes almost impossible to find the bones, but it's not likely now. We've got 8, but if I just went off and found black metal, we wouldn't be in the situation where we've got 8 at this point. It makes sense to use black metal to kill bone mass. Because it's actually productive then. But it is hypothetically possible to get so unlucky with finding these bones that you would have to start again. Statistically, it's not likely, but it takes so long to do. Ever since we got to this part of the game, my absolute focus is finding these bones. once that's out of the way, we'll grind some black metal. Because otherwise we're just delaying the hardest part, which is the bones. It's just a time management thing. For this run, I want, like... I want to not waste too much time doing stuff that's not essential to get it completed. Because the withered bone part takes so long. Because they're so rare. That all you're doing is prolonging how long it takes. So when it comes to choosing armor, I want it to be something that we use for the whole run. And because we are extremely limited by our armor choices, we essentially can choose troll or bronze. We just want a consistent way of having a higher armor value relatively quick with less danger, because even though this 24 armor is not super high compared to like padded, if you factor in the damage reduction from using corpse run, which we may need to do in tough situations, it actually really adds up. And it would be a complete waste of time to go grinding, killing enough trolls and stuff to get full troll armor, because it's not necessary. But we did need to do some bronze anyway. And it's pretty cheap to do bronze armor. And that, yeah, the run wouldn't even be that interesting if we didn't go with bronze as well. Because there's an aspect of it, of this challenge. This is not a speed run. I'm recording it for a video. And it's more impressive to go with something that needs a pickaxe without killing the first boss. So those are all the reasons. Yeah, I did, yeah. very good swamp, is it? I'll go back and get some more food pretty soon. That would be way worse. The first thing that you need to ask yourself in this situation is why? Why do you need to do that? It's such a weird little Y-shaped swamp. Like when it comes to bronze, right? I already explained it pretty well, I think. But if you think about it like this, right? We want a pickaxe so we can search for iron, right? In the swamp. And if we're getting bronze, we might as well get bronze nails, because that is also cheap. And the benefit from having the pick to get the iron, to get the black metal, is huge. And the benefit from just spending the tiny extra time to get the nails, to make the carve over the raft, which instantly means we were basically invincible to serpents, whereas on the other one might die to serpents. So that's massive, right? Huge benefit from minimal effort. Then it's like, well, it's only like 15 more or something, right, to get the get armor. So that's not much work for an actual benefit, and when it's way less time than getting troll. And you know, all the benefits from having troll don't mean anything to this playthrough, right? This is not like casual playthrough we're playing on for hundreds of hours, and nor is it a speedrun, right? So when it comes to something like silver, like what would be the reason for us to get silver, right? I'm guessing the thought would be to have a higher armor value again. But why would we need a higher armor value? There's not really a good reason, you know, because we're fighting legitimately like where without using like speedrun strats, bone mass, elder, and Eikthyr, because we already have the AI manipulation strats for modder and your glove, and so we beat those really easy, and we can do that completely naked, right? So the time investment of going for silver just for the sake of the extra damage reduction, what would we need it for? So let's say you would say it was for bone mass, but for bone mass isn't even going to be hard really, because we're going to have poison resistance, we're going to have some decent food, and we're probably going to have a black metal sword as well, so he's going to go down easy. And then Eikthyr and Elder are going to go down even faster than that. So then what is it for? Is it for mobs? Well, we've died like a couple of times, which has been nothing to do with our armor value. It's just due to the fact that I'm saving time by not spending ages grinding food, right? But it's still been pretty easy for me to explore. Like, we have died, but we've not struggled in any way. You know what I mean? So there's no real benefit. Yeah, I'm trying to make a cool video though. Again, this is not a speed run. The point, no one has done this before, so this is how I'm doing it, because this is going to make the coolest video. It would be shit if we just the reason why, okay, I did AI minute for your gluth and modder is because most people don't know those strats. So it will actually be cool for most people that find the video. It's only really a speedrun thing, which most people aren't speedrunners, and most people don't watch speedrunners. That'll be watching the video. And secondly, like, the ways that you would get around the ways that you could do it to fight them legitimately would take so long at the start, right? That you're just adding on the amount of time that it would take to look for bones, because for sure everybody that watches the stream, even if they've watched every second of every stream, and everyone that will end up watching the video when I actually finish the challenge and end up making it into video, they will all underestimate how long it takes to find the bones, because people always do that with streams. If it's not you playing the game where you know how many hours it's taken, if people just casually dipping in and out, right, they're not like necessarily processing like, holy shit, this is taking like, I don't know, let's say 100 hours. So they'll all underestimate that, but it really takes so long, because all you are doing is getting them out of chests on spawner circles, or chests that spawn above ground in the swamp in general. They have a low spawn rate to begin with, and then this is such an unknown thing that it's not even listed like on. If it's on the wiki now, it's because of me and because of doing this challenge, because it wasn't on the wiki. People don't know that they even really spawn like that in general. So I decided to do the AI manipulation thing. So I just decided it would just be the best thing for the streams and the best thing for the video, because they have this entertainment factor in those strats anyway, and it would just make the challenge take even longer. Whereas this way, it takes a long time, because there's a bunch of other shit I want to be doing, right? I still want to be doing speedrunners and other kinds of streams and going for world records. So I do want to get this done. This is the most efficient way to do this challenge in a way that's not like completely boring, you know, because There's other things we could do for it to actually be even more efficient, but I'm trying to make an interesting video, and that's my prerogative as a creator, right? That's what I want to do. But when it comes to something like just making a tower and firing arrows out of it, I think that's pretty, like, it's definitely a legit strat. That, you know, maybe end up being used for a speed run or something like that now, because we don't really have AI manip things. Maybe. But it's boring as fuck, and I think it's a pretty obvious sort of choice for a strat, because it's well known, you know. Whereas it's going to be way cooler for me to be fighting the third boss with black metal. You know what I mean? Well, how do you know? I didn't know that you was the top runner. There are no strats right now for Bone Mass New Game, so we don't actually know. The main strats right now that people are thinking of doing, and there haven't even been any runs done since the AI change that makes the AI manip slow. Makes the AI manip not possible. There have been no runs done since then on Modder for New Game. On Bone Mass for New Game. And the current sort of thinking by the runners that are going to be running New Game is that they're probably just going to fight him straight up. They're probably going to use Iron Mace, maybe some potions, and multiple corpse runs. All those things take a lot longer than to do a tower, basically. The old times would take even longer. When we had AI manip, we probably would, that strat that people were using probably actually legit takes longer than building a tower too. Just depends. Oh yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, speedrunners, it's just gonna look like shit, everything they do. Like build wise, it's just gonna be fast and efficient. Yeah, we could do that actually. Well, I'm probably just gonna go until we find a swamp and then just get a portal down then. Oh, it's the dead end, goddammit. Yeah, well, on a new game speedrun, you'd have to do that anyway for modder, so. So what I mean, it's not actually been figured out. No one's running it anyway. I'm the last person to do a new game run, and it was the All Exploits run, which we don't even have a category for. And I wouldn't be surprised if I'll be the next person to run a new game as well, because Archie's grinding for world record in Dragon Ball Z right now. There hasn't been active runners in this game, period, except for me and Archie, in ages. And there's been no all bosses new game or bone mass percent new game runs since the AI change. But I've had a few conversations with Archie about it. Strats. Oh. There's only me and Archie. I'm currently the only legitimate active runner that's as in within the last couple of weeks, right? Me and Archie are the only active runners. Archie's just grinding a different game right now, that's all, because he's going for world record, but I'm sure he'll be back to Valheim. But that's it. There's no one else. What it says on SRC, I don't know how long somebody has to have submitted a run for it to say active runners, because it's literally me and Archie. I kind of can even check right now because I'm a super mod. Whilst we're sailing around, I see a swamp over there actually, that's good. What the hell? My keyboard's drunk. Genome.com. Oh, I'm not signed in on this computer, annoyingly. Yeah, most people don't do runs. They just talk about it and stuff. Or practice it. There's a lot of people talking about it, but still, you know, there's still the Discord still gets new people and stuff. The Valheim speedrunners Discord. But me and Archie have been the only active runners for a long time now. People quit pretty quick. Move along a little bit. We don't want that archer ruining our day. So yeah, my point is I don't know when I'm going to get around to doing new game runs again, because I just did one. But we might be the ones figuring out this strat. Just on stream and stuff. A little bit off stream. But yeah, there's no plans for this reverse challenge to be a speedrun of any kind, because it's not a speedrun by nature. It's not possible to do quick, so. It's just impossible. Actually impossible. The only potential thing that I was talking about with this thing becoming a speedrun would be Which obviously then we would have to consider all the most optimal strats for this actual attempt rather than doing it sort of for fun and for a video, right? The only potential thing would be if maybe we could find a set seed that gave us bones quickly somehow, you know? Like maybe we knew the locations of bones that were close together, if that's possible, but it would be very hard to search for that set seed. But if we could find a perfect set seed for reverse boss order, then set seed new game reverse boss order could actually be an awesome speedrun, to be honest. But it's, again, the way things are looking and stuff right now, it's like, it's down to me and Archie. we're only two guys. We figure so much out at a time, you know what I mean? What's up, Fluffy? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could do that. I hope you're doing good anyway, Fluffy. I don't know if I said the usual thing to you. Thanks for stopping by, Fluffy. Hope you're having a nice day. Cool. But yeah, because the problem is, you can see the spawners on the world generator, right? But you can't see what's in the chests. So you will have to manually check it. But it's something I might look into at some point. It's just whether I decide the payoff's really worth it, you know what I mean? Because it definitely will take a long time to get a good seed for it. But it would be kind of amazing. I don't believe so, Melafast. I think it's just swamps. But I don't know 100%. But I'm pretty sure it's just swamps. Which I'd be surprised if it, you know, they are. Thanks, Unstoppable Photons. Hope you're doing good. Unstable Photons, sorry. Hope you're doing good, dude. Oh my god, did he go for his legs? Keep the leather. We might. I think I'm gonna do this just for a little while, you know, just so we don't have to come back again soon. They definitely nerfed the drop rate of meat from boars. Going for the 1-star because there's way more meat. Okay, that'll do for now. Get entrails. I'm just gonna make like a lot of sausages. 'Cause I think. Yeah, I feel that's good there for now. Right, and then we just put these in here for later. And then we probably want to get some wood as well. Then we go back to exploring the swamps for some more bones. make sure we sleep first. It won't be fun if we die cutting down a tree. It won't be a big deal, but we'd have to die a second time. What's up, Gringador? Thanks for stopping by. It's going good. Hope you're doing good as well, dude. All right. Let's do a sleep. Repair stuff. Okay. Or actually might die. 1 HP. Oh. Okay, 2 more bones. Let's go. We can do this. Okay, 3 star yanks. Let's... What the hell is this? Some kind of accidental AI manipulation going on there. Okay. That's a gimme right there. I'm actually... Yeah, I'm going to leave that workbench there to repair my... boat on the way back. Okay. See a spawner circle. It has a chest. Does it have a bone? No. Did I just see another one? I did see another one. Okay, so we got to spawn a circle again. Does it have a chest? No. Rip. Yeah, that all happened yesterday, damn. It was pretty insane. Mostly in the space of like 20 minutes or something as well. What's up though, dude? Hope you're doing good. Was there a chest? Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm getting slightly disappointed, let's say, with the amount that we are finding no chest. I'm doing good, thanks, dude. I'm really struggling to sleep with the heat, but I'm sure everyone's sick of hearing me talk about it by this point. But I'm great though. I always wish I was doing more content. Even though it's basically all I do. Yeah, same. I really can't see when it's hot as well. And again, yeah, no AC. I live next to a main road, so if I open a window, I can't sleep either. It's busy all night, and then so I have a little bit of a pollen allergy as well, so like open windows and stuff just all keep me because of that. So it's like I'm in a little sauna. But whatever, it is what it is. I actually almost decided to do a 24-hour stream because I was like, if I'm not gonna sleep anyway, but then I was like, well, the thing is, then like, if I do a 24-hour stream, it makes a lot more sense to do it after having a lot of sleep first. That's the only reason I didn't do it, because I've been thinking about doing another one for a while now. I've done it once before. But I was like, nah, it's probably a bad idea on doing one on no sleep to begin with. If I were to check set seeds, we'd start with iron near starting seeds or iron farmed seeds. What do you mean? Green for reverse. Boss order? Like this? Yeah. The thing is, though, you have to start with all the spawners being close together. Like, this, it's going to be so hard to find a good seed for it that you just want somewhere where there is an insane amount of spawners. That would be the place to start, because that is the #1 issue. Like, iron, it's not like iron's easy to find, right? But compared to finding the bones, it's probably like 1/100th of the amount of time. So the point in doing it set seed would be to just find somewhere where you had a big chance of getting all of the bones going quick. Do they define percent of a swamp biome? Maybe each seed has set percentages. Various banners. I'm not sure what you mean. Let me reread your message. Did they define the number of swamp biomes? Is that what you mean? Or like the percent of the world that is a swamp? Yeah. So there hasn't been a really good breakdown of the world gen. But here's my best understanding of it. It's like, first of all, like, obviously it works in like concentric circles, right? Everything is done in donuts, basically, right? And at the very middle, it can only be meadows at 0, 0, right? Then as you move out, it is more likely to be a black forest. So this is all happening in circles. So think of it as like, say, each patch or something, each like 100-meter part or whatever. And then the further you go away after that, it's more likely that there's a higher chance of it being swamps, right? And there's a kind of a gradient to it. So there's a point where there is a chance where it could be a swamp, but it's just less likely than normal. And then same for plains, and then same for mistlands. But there does have to be one of each kind. So that kind of just means that it looks more calculated than it really is, if you know what I'm saying. It's just the reality of how the RNG plays out. And the percentages for like where it's more likely to be this biome over another, it is slightly different, like for each biome, depending on how rare they're supposed to be. Because plains, for example, right, it does get to the point where you're finding like shitloads of swamps pretty often. Nope. But it can get to that way with plains, but like but it's certainly clearly less common, right? No matter how far you get out, like you can find a lot of them, but for sure it has like a lower % chance of being there than say Black Forest does, where it's supposed to be. Do you know what I'm saying? But that is my best understanding of how it works right now. But we haven't had the game. You know, this is the kind of thing that probably will only happen if Valheim speedrunning really takes off. But if it was a really popular speedrun game, somebody would probably actually break down the code and everything to know exactly 100% how it all works. Because like that's what happens with Minecraft, right? Oh my god, this is annoying. And like for Minecraft, they actually have like servers running that are like constantly running every single second a world gen over and over and over and over and over. Just left on 24/7, generating new seeds and new seeds and new seeds and new seeds. Just to find a better set seed for world record. That's like actually real. But like that kind of shit is like, that's how people really figure out the world gen and how speedrunners really get to know the world gen. And so you get new speedrun strats because you can make really informed decisions. It's just, but that's not going to happen without just way more runners. And you know, right now we've basically got 2. You know, no BM or anything to anybody else, but if no one's actually posted runs or submitting runs, I mean, it's literally me and Archie right now. And I know I could do all that stuff. That's not outside of my wheelhouse, but I'm not sure why I really would, if you know what I mean. It'd be a lot of time investment, and you guys hopefully know by this point, I'm here just to kind of have fun, and because I think that is what makes fun content to watch. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna like do some crazy shit just to take speedrunning to the next level and extra serious. Not on that level. It's probably the wrong way of saying it, but you know what I mean anyway. Like, I'm not gonna actually start data mining the game and shit. And paying money to run simulations and shit on servers or whatever, and this, that, and the other. I'm pretty sure, you know, But the chests that can spawn near these houses will be able to have withered bones. But they've definitely like messed with so much little things in this game, you know, since launch without telling us. Because once upon a time, I don't know if anyone actually recalls it being like this. It used to be that it was almost like 100% that there was a chest near these houses or underneath it. But now, I feel like so often there isn't one. I actually do see one here. Look. I'm pretty sure I once found a withered bone in one of those. But like so often they don't have chests now. Right? It is interesting. It's pretty cool, but I remember like when I first played the game, figuring like finding a chest and being like, oh, that's interesting. I like check, and I used to check them all the time, and now I feel like I almost never see them. I never see those chests. It's kind of weird. I really feel like they tweet something. There's so many things I feel like they tweet without telling us. They're trying to think of like something else. The chests under the stages have swamp biome drops. Oh, well, maybe in those chests. Because I was thinking the chests in the like normal cabins have meadows drops, right? Yeah, so maybe, yeah, in that chest, probably. If it is actually a swamp biome drop, then it will, then most likely. Unless there's some weird hard coding shit about, you know, like with the withered bones in the scrap piles not being a thing outside is weird. So I guess we don't know for sure, but my guess would be if they have swamp biome drops, then probably. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing though, right? It's like you would have to just check so many, which how likely are you to find enough to get to know? Nope. I actually thought there was when I started this run. But no. There's not, they don't even drop leather. They've just turned additional drops off for some reason. Like, no leather or withered bone. Because you know, like, it's usually either leather or withered bone that sort of randomly drops with your scrap. It's just scrap. We'd easily have 10 by now, if they did. Yeah, I actually thought that was the case when I started this run, but I knew it wasn't, like, gonna break the run because I knew for sure these chests had them. That's, yeah, same, damn. Like, it makes sense, but maybe they thought of that, I don't know. It would be a cool experiment to do, though. But my suspicion is that they probably do, but, like, what's the chance of you really finding them? Because if it's just in the chest under the stage, then it's one building per village. And the villages are rare anyway. So, what, you know, what's the use of that knowledge, really, you know? It would just be like, I guess if you saw one, you would check it. But, like, why would you be in meadows anyway, if you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's kind of a tough... Because even if you was trying to find a set seed, right, that was good for it, you're not going to find a lot really close to each other compared to how close together these spawner circles can be, right? But it would be interesting to know as a hypothetical. think I was actually stuck on that leech then. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just remembered them all being meadows drops, but, you know, I wouldn't be surprised. You might be right. I don't know specifically about those chests, you know what I mean? I definitely know about the ones in the other buildings. Oh, I'm gonna take damage. Oh, no. Got these dodges, chat. Uh-oh. You just had to come out of nowhere, didn't you? What is this AI, dude? I don't even get it. Is it still aggroed on something else? Oh, now it's going to come when I'm in the water, isn't it, for me? Yeah, what a little fuck. Yeah, dude. Whatever. Oh, I'm actually dead. Oh my god. We managed to roll under the log. And the wraith killed the mosquito. Oh no. Oh my god, that tree roll was hilarious. I don't think we checked that structure, did we? Oh, I can't believe he actually hit me. Okay. No chest. Another very weird shaped swamp. If we can sort of get in this part of the map and find a good swamp, there's a chance we might be able to get another good bone mass. I mean, there might not be any more bone mass on the map, but if there is, it's probably over there. It would be great for us to get another bone mass swamp that isn't a rigged one like the last one we found. The last one we found had a plains in the middle of it, annoyingly. Yeah, I knew this would happen. Okay. Let's go. Kind of got this process down right now of searching for swamps and then searching the swamps for withered bone. We should probably head into that part of the map. Actually. I know, right? That's what I was saying about why it's such a priority for us to just do these bones and nothing else, even if we can do black metal, because we might end up searching the whole map and not having what we need. It's possible. It's just statistically not likely, but it's possible. It's more likely to happen than I would like. Let's put it like that. Like, if we get another big swamp, right, with so many spawners without chests like we did a couple of swamps ago, I mean, it won't be looking good for this run. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I mean, we might end up checking meadows eventually. If it gets that bad. I think 3. 1, 2, 3. Which is possible there's more, but I mean, it's possible that's all there is too. It depends. Suppose there's quite a lot we could explore here too. I know, right? I'm glad you're excited. I'm glad you're enjoying this run. There's definitely a big commitment. I'm at the point of searching with these bones where it's like, if I find one today, I'm good for the day. And then when we find it one like the next day, I'd be good for the day, and then it'd be like, right, and now it's actually gonna be like fun to actually grind the black metal and stuff, you know. It's definitely. I would hate to try and do it all in one go from here on. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying this anyway. Yeah, exactly. See, I totally get that, and that's obviously why no one has done it. But, well, it's not why. I think actually, I would actually guess that the majority of players assume it's not possible. But anyway, like, the thing is for me, it's like because, if I was to say play Escape from Tarkov instead of PUBG, wow, that was so weird slip. It's been ages since I did PUBG, but anyway, if I was to like play something else, right, my viewership would be so much lower because people basically want to see me play this. So like for me, like I'm up for doing as many things as possible to keep it fun and interesting for me and for chat, you know. So it's been really cool for me to think of different things that I can do with the game. Because it motivates me to keep playing it in a way that I'm actually excited to play, if you know what I mean. I was thinking though, it would be interesting to get. See, this is really. If I maybe if I actually get to 1,000 subs, right, or when I get to 1,000 subs, let's stay positive about it. Well, I might get the feature to be able to post polls on my YouTube and stuff because there's no good way of me doing this right now. I guess we could maybe try it in chat one day. But I would kind of like, it would be kind of interesting to know what games my community actually would watch me play. Alright, I'm gonna need everybody in the YouTube chat to read the chat rules. Okay, but so first of all, bone mass is like the only. Why am I even doing this actually? I was just distracted. One sec. Get this down, get this down, this down, this down. I will answer that question. Give me a sec. The chat. There's a link to the chat rules in the description. So we actually don't have a lot of options that we can do, especially within a reasonable amount of time for weapons to fight bone mass. So and the AI manip strats like we've done to get through the game so far with the first few bosses no longer works for bone mass because of the AI patch. So we do have to fight him. So it makes sense to actually upgrade the weapons that we're using to fight him. And I'm trying to talk whilst clearing this area out. And there aren't a lot of options anyway. Oh, okay. So, like, iron is like tough to come by, right? So you have to dig it up. So if we wanted iron stuff, that'd be a nightmare. Bronze isn't that good. And it won't be hard for us to get black metal. And it'll just be way cooler. Because again, the point is that I make a cool video doing something that people think is impossible. Showcasing some cool things. And it will be really cool. To get black metal in that scenario for the video. But like, I'm curious to like, what exactly do you think is a good alternative? Oh, okay. Still good, man. I appreciate that. Right. We're good anyway, it seems now. So, ironically, in this situation, right, we're doing this run, black metal is actually pretty convenient to get. And that's one of the cool things about it. Because iron is a nightmare to farm, right? Because we have to dig up scrap piles randomly without knowing where they are because we don't have a wishbone and we don't have the crypt key. And silver is inconvenient to farm because you also don't have the wishstone. Yes, all the know-it-alls that like to prove themselves in the chat. I know you can use the hammer thing to technically look for silver, but it's still a huge pain. No, you can't hammer for iron. I knew you couldn't hammer for iron, and I even tested it after somebody else even saying that, and you definitely can't hammer for iron. Then they didn't even believe me, so they went and tested it, and they couldn't hammer for iron. There's no too hard prompts for iron. But even if you could, like, so what? All we need is like 10 iron or something, right? Or wait, a little bit more. 12 iron, I think, right? And we can do black metal because we killed Modder already. So why wouldn't we just do that? We had the Modder tiers because we killed Modder second. And all you have to do is use a bow and arrow on a village to clear it out, to gather the black metal. And if you stand on a tall rock, they can't even get you anyway. You can even just put a spawn down on top of the rock. This actually would still be easier. This is why I basically never listen to chat. You can waste so much time doing stuff that doesn't work, you know? Sometimes, like, for the stuff that I've been doing, I just got to be confident in my own game knowledge. Oh, really? What the hell else is hitting me? Oh, for fuck's sake. We might as well stop and try and... Oh. Full damage. Brutal. That wraith mixed things up a bit, didn't it? Oh, GG. There's a chance that swamps actually are quite rare here, so we are getting close to the middle, but it is a big section of the map that's unexplored, because the problem, when you go further out, like getting mistlands and stuff just gets super annoying. I just see quite a lot of planes where we are in a circle, to be honest. Looks like that might be a river that cuts through the ocean there, by the looks of it. Wait, is it? I can't really tell. Too dark. Weird. Might go through there anyway. Definitely a bit of a weird formation, this. It's actually really cool. Sort of river type area. But it's on the corner of like 3 biomes, which is interesting. Yeah, nice. Ah, that looks like a pretty decent sized swamp all the way over. I mean, I know there's a little one there, but it looks like a big one over there. Even though we could probably get through on the left, I'm choosing to go on the right instead. This is always a chance to get caught in the shallows when it's that close to an island. Alright, that's really awesome if this is a big swamp though, because that means that my intuition was good about this area. And there's a chance that if we find a rune that reveals a bone mass sort of in this section of the map. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. Oh, more swamp over there. That's even better. Don't have enough wood. Alright, where are the archers first? What the clusterfuck, dude? We might as well just kill them with corpse run at this rate. They all dived in front of the archer. Okay. Let's go. Through, Fluffy. Okay, we see a spawner circle. Does it have a chest? Wait, I think I started saying something earlier and I didn't actually get to finish what I was saying. Right, hold that thought. Does it have a withered bone? Oh, another one. Alright, hold that thought again. Does it have a chest? Yes. Does it have a withered bone? No. Another one. Alright, still hold that thought, okay? It does have a chest. Does it have a withered bone? No. I'm happy with that though, because they had chests. Yeah, what I was going to say is, it would, like, it'd be kind of nice to do some kind of poll with my community one day to figure out what other kind of games everybody's into, you know? So I'd just be curious to know if there is a game, and like, because I would like to do content with multiple games. You know what I mean? I still want to do Valheim, but it'd be kind of cool if we can do other games. And my plan is I am learning speedruns for other games because people like watching my speedruns. So I hope that people would also like watching my speedruns of other games. There's more logic with that, right? Which I think makes sense. But like, for all I know, there could be a game that I'm like really good at or something that I actually like to play that people would watch that I'm not thinking of, you know, because yeah, just don't have the info. It would be kind of interesting to know. It's always interesting to know what kind of games people are into. Maybe if you're watching this as a YouTube video, you could leave a comment with get other games that you like to play or watch. My old CRT TV should arrive soon, so I will be able to get back to practicing. I will be practicing some Resident Evil again. And I think I'll be able to stream some of those runs of it. Like, I don't know when exactly, but relatively soon. Basically what I'm thinking is, chat, we can do exactly what we've been doing, but from time to time just like dedicate maybe a day or something in the week to just not in as a schedule, but I'm talking about just randomly one week I could spend an entire day grinding a speedrun of a different game, see if you can get good at it. Maybe you can go for world record it, something. Just to like something fun and different. And also, like, it's been really fun speedrunning Valheim, and I will be speedrunning a lot more of it. People seem to have enjoyed my speedruns, so you know, most good speedrunners speedrun multiple games. So I've never really considered myself a speedrunner until this game, so it kind of makes me want to branch out a bit and try and be, you know, learn some other runs. Resident Evil was that scary game, which is Resident Evil Village, but the game that I'm focusing on learning the speedrun, which that game I also could speedrun as well. But the game I'm talking about running next is a really old Resident Evil game. It's the one from the GameCube. I'm actually playing it on a real GameCube as well. So it's not quite as intense because it's retro, you know. It doesn't look real or anything. It's a Resident Evil game remake on the GameCube. So it's a remake of the original PS1 game on the GameCube. And it's one of my favorite games of all time. Pretty much universally recognized as one of the best games of all time. I'm sure you'll be able to watch that one. Wait, why did I just get an encoding error? What's going on? Alright, we dropped a few frames. Sorry. I'm sure you'll be able to watch it, Fluffy. It's not very realistic. And it's the old Resident Evil games. I don't know how much you know about them. But they're not like... They were horror games for the time, right? But they're not like what the new one is like. Like, the new ones are really, like, action-packed and big scary monsters getting up in your face and stuff, right? The old ones were kind of like more adventure game type things where you're exploring a level and solving puzzles and things, and enemies are more of a... You know, there's maybe one zombie to every 3 rooms or something, you know what I mean? It's like very different. They're not Resident Evil Village is like pretty full on. I decide to speedrun Resident Evil Village at some point, though. I was learning that at one point, but somewhere along the line I just decided to just commit to finishing learning another run. We'll just do one at once, and I kind of decided as well, it probably makes sense to start with games that I'm most knowledgeable of already as well. We should just be able to leave pretty easily here. Keeping an eye on the damage on the boat, it should be okay. Yeah. Wasn't as big as it looked. Oh my god, look at all those leeches. Oh my god. We'll just run them over. Get wrecked. Jeez. Oh yeah. No, they're all way more chill, especially the speedruns. Obviously, they're horror games. But, like, you know, it's not the same thing. They're chill. They're chill. I really like watching Resident Evil 2, 3. In particular, Resident Evil 2 and 3 speedrun. I really look... People don't run the game the way I'm going to be running it for the remake, which is part of the reason why I want to do it. Let's see if we could maybe bring up some footage while I'm sailing. In fact, the GameCube World Record's probably in my history. So you can see what I'm talking about. It's too late. Maybe it's not too late. Night, JC. Thanks for watching. See you soon, bud. Appreciate that. Yeah, look. This is it. This is gameplay. You kind of just explore in a big mansion, solving puzzles, and mostly actually trying to avoid zombies and stuff. You know what I mean? It's not crazy. So the speed run, there's bits of RNG here and there, right? Which, you know, won't get into that now, but it's mostly about just memorizing the route, because the levels are sort of like maze-like, you know, and just getting good lines and stuff like that. Eventually we get that optimized. And so it shouldn't be as scary to watch as Village for people. Oh my god, an user. You mother flipper. Might as well just try and kill him now. We're poisoned anyway. This last poison's gonna get me, isn't it? It's all good anyway. We would have survived it if it wasn't for that last one. My boat broken. Okay. I used to, when I started streaming, right? My anxiety was so bad and everything. Because it was kind of like at the height of my struggle with panic attacks and stuff, right? And I was so new to streaming, like I was so tired from streaming. Just used to drain me. Just having eyes on me and stuff. I always used to stream for 3 to 4 hours. And I knew I started quite late tonight, and I was like, oh, we'll just stream for a few hours, right? Just temporarily, I'm just doing shorter streams than usual. But I can't believe that it's almost been 3 hours already. I'm so much used to streaming for longer now. But once I'm getting more sleep and the weather cools down and stuff, we'll get back to doing really long streams. I actually was going to be live an hour earlier today, but then my dad wanted to talk to me about something, about coming to visit. Which we don't really talk very often, so like he just said to ring him when I was free because he knows I'm always busy, but I was like, well, I'm not exactly going to ring him after midnight. So best ring him. I think this video is going to be awesome, though. I'm really happy with, obviously, oh, what the fuck? Oh, it was one of those. That actually makes sense. I was going to say, that was no archer. Even though I think technically they are classed as archers, right? But anyway, obviously we're doing these streams, but my main reason for doing this challenge is because I want it to be my next video, and I knew it would just take so long to actually do that we would have to stream the gameplay, because otherwise I wouldn't have time to stream. So my main focus is the video, because obviously we're trying to get to YouTube partner, and I really feel like with the footage we've got so far, I'm really like excited about making the video. I think it's gonna be awesome. If you imagine like all this squashed down into a 10-minute video or something, you know, I never know the exact length till I start the edit, right? Because maybe it could be a bit longer, but still. I think it actually will be really cool. More than 10 minutes. Yeah, we'll see. Obviously, there are people that, believe it or not, right? There's new people to this channel. That have just been watching the stream archive of this playthrough and been following it along, that's so cool. Because obviously this is still on my YouTube channel, right? So we'll always be able to link to a full playthrough. Yeah, I'm not saying it's definitely 10 minutes. We'll just see. I just make the best video possible. whatever that means, you know. For YouTube, that's not going to mean it's really long, but very often it means trimming the fat. So we'll see. It might be 15 minutes. My guide to the ocean video has actually been getting a lot of views again recently, which is kind of interesting. It's really crazy because I was grinding so hard in the beginning. Well, not in the beginning. I've been grinding so hard, period, this whole time since trying to do content creation. Literally since, you know, about 7 years ago or something, right? But what I was going to say is when I started making Valheim videos with the first video, I was grinding like so hard to get like 100 views or something. And because this is how it started, was that my first Valheim video, which has something like 10,000 views or something, right? We got about 100 views in 24 hours, which was really good for me because the most amount of views any of my videos had was only just over 100. Like when most of the videos I was posting with PUBG and stuff, people was getting like 20 views and stuff like that, literally. So then I could see that it was getting picked up in the algorithm. So then my thought process was like, oh, well, if I can just get my videos to get 100 views within 24 hours, then maybe they will also, they will start getting picked up too, if you know what I mean. Ah, no chest, yikes. But now, anyway, what I was going to say is, we're actually like in total across all my videos, we're getting like over 500 views a day or something, which is not crazy, but it is amazing progress for me. I really appreciate all the people on YouTube that are watching my content, because that's why we're growing right there. But I put a lot of I was trying to make videos every week, right? And then I had like a few weeks in a row where the videos didn't do very good. And I knew I was just making easier videos to make just to get them out. And then some of the videos I put lots of effort in did super good. So like now I'm at this point where I'm just trying to put a lot of effort in to make really cool videos that I really enjoy and just, you know, better. But what I was gonna say is what was I gonna say? I've forgotten what I was saying now. Oh, I've lost my train of thought. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm not sleeping. The hell was I just saying? Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that, Fluffy. But yeah, like my main focus is getting to 1,000 subs so we can be partners, so we can get super chats and members, channel members, and so that I can actually monetize the videos. So some of these videos that I've done really well that I've made would actually earn me a little bit of extra income as well. So we should get like slightly more donations from the YouTube stream, because for people that want to use super chats instead of like PayPal or whatever, right? Excuse me. And then same goes for like yeah, making videos. Yeah, same goes for like members, right? That it's like a whole ecosystem that it opens up for us, because there will just be YouTube viewers where that's their preferred way to financially support their creators, is like members and super chat. So a lot of my decisions right now are just about maintaining growth, and I know this sounds crazy, but like some days I actually grow more when I don't stream, and I think it's just because of my videos just are just in the algorithm, right? So sometimes it's like a better decision for me to do certain things, just because in the long run it's for the benefit of all the community, because it means we get to keep doing this if we keep growing. So I'm trying to be selective about what I do right now, and still keep it fun. All right, Fluffy. Appreciate that, dude. Thanks for watching. Probably going to call it soon as well. Yeah, that would be good. Like more crafts for stuff that you get so much of. I was hoping that we would find some bones today, but no such luck. Alright. Yeah, catch you later, Fluffy. Have a good night. Right, yeah, I'm actually probably going to call it there myself as well, because it is like midnight. Hopefully I can catch up on some sleep. And then we can do some longer streams again. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. We didn't find any bones today, but we did search a load of swamps, so that's still good progress. We're getting super close. Just need 2 more, and then we'll be able to finish the challenge, as I'm sure you all know by now. Before I go, I want to remind you guys of a couple of things. First of all, don't forget to leave a like and a nice positive comment on the YouTube video. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we're doing tons of Valheim content. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch. There's a link in the description on YouTube to my Twitch channel. Also, I'm not a Twitch partner, and I'm not a YouTube partner, so I can't get a paid sub on Twitch, and you can't I can't monetize the content on YouTube. Thanks, Carl. Thanks for watching, buddy. Appreciate that. Night Bear. Appreciate it. So yeah, if you would like to support the content financially, you can do so on Patreon at patreon.com/NickRawcliffe. Patreon allows you to do a monthly donation. Sort of like a Twitch sub, but it can be for absolutely any amount of money. Even as little as $1 a month. And how it works is, for example, if you subscribe at the $1 level right now, you would donate $1 to me now, and then you'll be donating $1 a month on the 1st of every month from then onwards until you cancel your subscription, and you can cancel it at any time. Also, if you're a patron, you get invited to join my private Valheim server that I pay for. It runs 24/7. You get to play on there whenever you want with the rest of the community. And also you get to play Valheim with me live on stream when I do server streams, which we will be doing a new server stream within the next couple of weeks, depending on how long it takes me to finish this challenge and make the video. Also, if you want to support the stream financially but you don't want to create a Patreon account, you can just do regular donations. And also don't forget to join the Discord. It's the #1 best way to make sure you don't miss any live streams or videos. There's a link in the description to all of this in the YouTube, and then exclamation Patreon, exclamation donate, exclamation Discord for the links in the Twitch chat. I'm sure mods also will help you out with those links if you're having trouble. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Again, I'm doing short streams right now whilst the weather is stopping me from sleeping, and also just it can get way too hot to be in this room for like 12 hours straight right now. But we should be coming towards the end of that. But I promise you guys, I'm always working on other stuff. I'm learning other speedruns and stuff. Always working on different videos and stuff. Trying to always do the best thing for the channel. So we might have a slightly shorter streams than usual temporarily, but I'll still try my best to be live pretty much every day. And as usual, if I'm not live, it's just because I'm working on other content. All right. Pretty soon, I will be doing some speedruns on stream again within the next 2 or 3 days, because I'm still trying to release weekly speedruns, and we did our new game one last week, so we might end up doing a speedrun stream or 2 before we finish this challenge, and then coming back to finish the challenge. We'll see. Thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys soon for some more Valheim. Bye.